Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Litter Media Live Special Edition. I'm your host, Mike Smith, and we're joined today by Nicole Mitchell. She's the owner of the Manchester Hill Winery, and we're going to be talking about the winery here in just a moment. Our interview today brought to you by Litter Quality Propane. 92 years of serving propane users in Southern Ohio and Central Ohio. Reliable supply, reliable service, reliable people. Litter Quality Propane. Back with Nicole Mitchell. Nicole, thanks. You've been busy lady. It's been hard to get you in here.
No rest for the wicked.
2011 is when the winery opened up. Give us a little bit of a history background. Step up there to the mic and tell us all about the Manchester Hill Winery.
All right. Well, we were established in 2011. So our first vintage was in 2012, and we've been pouring ever since then. My husband is the winemaker. I'm the wine drinker, so great marriage, right? Unless he starts making bad wine, but I don't see that in the future. We have over 700 vines and growing. So it was a passion, it was a love, and it was a hobby for a while. My husband doesn't like me saying that, but we had jobs in our previous lives. And about 5 years ago, we just decided to throw caution to the wind, put all our eggs in one basket, and start really producing wine. About 9 years ago, we planted our first vine, and now we have over 700 vines and counting. Wow. Yeah.
So you not only grow the grapes, but you produce the wine there on site.
Yes. What sets us apart from other wineries is we do everything on site. So bottling, fermenting, labeling, corking, drinking, all happens on site, and everything happens 100% by hand. Now, we do get some of our grapes from other counties surrounding us. Now, what a lot of people don't know is once you put a vine in the ground, it takes a minimum of 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 5 years before you allow that vine to produce grapes for wine. So some of the vines are newer vines, so we're waiting for them to produce for grapes. So in the meantime, we'll supplement with other wineries that grow for us, other vineyards, but 100% Ohio. Yeah.
So there's other things also that happen at the winery. I know you have a cabin. Go into some of those details as well.
Oh, yes. So we have a cabin there that we rent, Verbo. Right next to our vineyard. We have live music every Saturday year-round. Since we make everything 100% local, we support 100% local. So every Saturday we have live music from 7 to 9, outside, weather permitting, of course, free admission, and it's rotation of 20 different musicians I have right now. So we do anything from bluegrass to rock and roll and everything in between, all supporting local. We're family friendly, dog friendly, and we enjoy what we do.
Is there dining on the site as well?
Yes. So we have light plates, tapas year round, like charcuterie boards, vegetable boards, paninis. And then when the weather warms up, we have our whole staff come on. So during these colder seasons, there's a staff about 4 or 5, and then when the weather warms up, there's about 14 of us, believe it or not. So what we have is a food truck. Now, it is our food truck. We don't bring it anywhere. So if you want to hear a quick little story
here. Sure, absolutely.
So we have plans for expanding. Every year we get a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. We're the only winery in Pickaway County, so we're the best, right? So every year we get a little bit bigger and we're expanding, and we have plans to expand to have a bigger building. So my husband the winemaker, could make more wine. And then what happened? COVID.
Yeah.
We also planned a commercial kitchen. So what happened is, what we ended up is putting a cement pad, which we call a crush pad, in the industry for my husband to make more wine. But what about the commercial kitchen?
Yeah.
So with the price of labor and lumber and all that going through the roof, we took a portion of that money, pivoted, small business, right? We bought a food truck.
Okay.
So that is our commercial kitchen. We don't bring it. We don't bring it anywhere, but we smoke all of our meats on site. And I'm from New York. I know it's probably hard to tell. And my husband's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
So we think we know a thing or two about pizza.
Right.
So we actually make all of our pizza handcrafted on site. We get our flour from Naples, Italy, bring it in,
Wow.
hand toss it, hand stretch it. You literally, if you go up to the food truck, you'll see it being tossed in the air right there. So everything, like I said, is made from scratch, and we do fresh mozzarella. We grow basil to put on, and tomatoes to put on our pizza and all that. So
How in the world do two East Coasters find the Scioto Valley?
I know, it's circuitous route. Friends, family, and we love where we are out in the country, but it gives us the opportunity to keep expanding our vineyard. Like I was saying before, my husband is the mayor of Tarleton, so we do a lot of events. I'm in the chamber. I just retired from the Visitors Bureau, being vice president for 10 years. And we're a lot involved in a lot of the community. Right. So we hold a lot of community events and support community events.
Nicole, of course, you said you're located in Pickaway County, but you're not that far from the Hocking Hills. You're not that far from Lancaster, not that far from Columbus.
Or Chillicothe.
You're just kind of right there in the middle.
Right. There is other wineries around, but like I was saying, we're the only one in Pickaway County. And we all try to support each other, whether it be 5, 10, 50 miles away. We always are trying to work together to support each other.
I mean, when people think of wineries, even in the United States, oftentimes they think of California, Napa, and places. So how long did it take to prepare the soil for something that maybe it had never seen done in Ohio, in this part of Ohio?
Well, this is very interesting. We've had trouble before with our vines when we first started planting them, because vines like poor soil. And here we are in Ohio. We have very rich, beautiful soil.
Yeah.
So when we started planting our vines, we did them en route, meaning you take that root, you put it right into the ground. Wasn't doing well because the soil was just too good. The soil was too good. So now our vines are grafted, and the vortex took some out, and Mother Nature will play tricks. It's budding 1 minute, and it's snowing the next. So what the agriculture does for us around here, we have olive farms, is that we don't have to water the vines. The only thing we have to do is cut down those weeds, watch the weeds and watch the spraying.
That is very interesting. I did not know that about you need bad soil.
They like poor soil.
Yeah. So tell us how to get to your place, and if somebody wants to come out, the hours, the days, now that things, we're getting in towards the spring and summer season.
So we are located on Tarleton Road, 13160 Tarleton Road. We're right on the edge of Circleville and Tarleton. So you go Tarleton Road past Logan Elm High School. You're going to see us on the left-hand side. Our hours currently are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday, we are open from 3 and Friday and Saturday, 3 until 9 and 3 until 10. And Sunday, we have brunch year-round from 11 to 4 with our own handcrafted mimosas made from our wine. Yeah.
Can you take tours of the vineyard?
Yes, and we have classes out to the vineyard as well. So we have wine appreciation classes, vineyard classes, fermentation classes, wine appreciation classes. We do all painting classes. We do all that. My husband is an environmental scientist who graduated from Columbia, and I was a teacher for many, many years, a professor at San Francisco State. And so we love the educational aspect. So we work with the library. Now we will be expanding our hours as soon as the weather warms up. So stay tuned. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those good social media platforms. But we'll be expanding our hours as soon as Mother Nature brings her warmth back to the earth over here.
Great. Well, Nicole, I'm so glad you were able to come in. I think this is fascinating, finding out something that maybe a lot of folks didn't know was there, and now they can go out and experience it for themselves.
Yes, and I brought you a bottle of wine. They're about to pop open here. So we are a national and international award-winning winery, and again, we make everything handcrafted, and we're very proud of what we do.
That's something else before we close I wanted you to help me with. I saw this on your website last night, a silver medal from the American Wine Society National Competition, and pronounce what it won for. Opulent Chardonnay?
So we have our Opulent Chardonnay. We won a silver for that. Our County Lime, we just won a silver for that. And we just won our first gold with our Traminette, which I brought for you today.
And a bronze, this is the one I had a hard time pronouncing, a bronze medal for your, what is?
Chamberson. Chamberson is the name of a grape. We have
Okay.
over 200 vines dedicated to Chamberson.
Okay.
Beautiful grape.
Fantastic. Well, we appreciate, again, your coming in today. Again, as Nicole said, you know how to find them in social media, on their website, which if I can find it, you can find it too. Nicole Mitchell, owner of the Manchester Hill Winery, our guest today on a special edition of Litter Media Live, brought to you by Litter Quality Propane. I'm Mike Smith.